Wow, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Listen Doctor Radio. I have a story today. It's another tragic story coming from out of Chicago. A young little boy shot himself 2 days ago in his apartment building when his mother was asleep. Listen to the story, watch it, and I give you guys my thoughts.
Child is dead in a shooting.
This happened about 8 hours ago at the little boy's home. Jessica D'Onofrio live at the scene right now with what we know at this hour. Jess.
Judy and Terrell family members tell me that this was a terrible tragedy, that the little boy got a hold of a gun and shot himself by accident. 4-year-old Garyon Glover Jr. was just days away from turning 5, but the little boy who loved to play with toy guns never made it.
They were all asleep, and he got hold to a gun, and he shot himself. He fatally shot himself.
Glover's grandmother, Latoya, says Garyon lived inside this East Chicago apartment with his mother, who told her she heard a loud boom overnight.
They got up, and they ran, looked like he was just asleep. So they looking, but when they moved him, it was a whole different scenario.
Latoya says this is the second tragedy for her family. Back in 2014, Garyon's father, Garyon Glover Sr., was shot and killed at the same apartment complex when the little boy was almost 2. To her and other family members, the child's death could have been prevented.
I was angry because, first and foremost, if it's a handgun on the premises, it should be put away.
To him, it probably was a toy to him. That's what he probably thought it was, but it should have been locked away and put on the shelf somewhere where he couldn't reach.
Community activist Andrew Holmes says this shouldn't have happened.
You know, they're not getting it and they're not listening. If they were getting it and listening, this baby would still be living. So someone has to be held accountable.
There has been no sign of Garyon's mother this morning. Meanwhile, police have not released many details about this case, only to say that this is an ongoing investigation. Reporting live in East Chicago, Jessica D'Onofrio, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you guys some information that you might not notice about the story and that you might not heard in this story. The lady who was speaking outside was the baby's grandmother, and you can see how young the lady looks. The baby's grandmother. Now, that means that who mother is this? Is this the mother mom, or is this the fathers of that child mom? It was the father of that child's mom, because I did my research. It was the father of that child's mom who was shot and killed in the same apartment complex, in the same apartment a couple of years ago. Then the baby dies in the hands of the mother. This is too funny for me. This is too fishy. Your old man gets killed a year before, then your baby dies a year later, and you come out and say anything about it. You're not crying on TV. You're not saying the normal bitch black move that they come on TV. My baby was this, nah. No, what the bitch did do was put a GoFundMe out. Haven't heard from her yet, but the bitch did put a GoFundMe out to collect money for this child. This is why black parents are killing their kids. This is why I believe that black people are killing their fucking kids, killing the generation. You have a young mom, you have a young father. Sorry about my smoke alarm. I'm going to get that battery fixed. I know I've been saying it for a while. I'm going to get it fixed, but bear with me on that. But you have a young mom, probably in her 20s. You have a young father that's deceased. So now this child is growing up without a father, a bitch-ass mother, because the mom is more important on getting dick and attention or getting her hair done, weave, and getting other shit that she needs, nails and stupid shit like that, to spend time with her son. You heard what they said about this child. This child was a child who loved to play with toy guns. love to play with toy guns. Not a child that loves to watch movies, play video games, talk on the phone, watch educational things, read a book. He was a fucking child who loves to play with toy guns. So it's going to be short and sweet. But I want you guys to understand these movies that we let our kids watch are making them fall in love with guns. These games that we are buying for our kids are making them fall in love with guns. Yes, I'm 28 years old. I got Grand Theft Auto upstairs. But I know when I play that shit, I know the real from fake. I know it's not realistic for me to go outside and get a fucking gun and shoot up cops and ride around in my car and let them stop me and I'm gonna just wake up the next day in a hospital. No, it's not that realistic. You're gonna fucking die. But your kids are thinking that it's fun. They think that it's fun and easy to do that. They think it's so cool because guess what? They have rappers in their neighborhoods that come from their city that tell them it's so easy to get out of the ghetto. It's so easy to pick up a fucking mic and just rap. It's so easy. Instead of selling your soul to the devil. They had a rapper from New Orleans that I'm going to do a story on in a couple of days. I'm trying to get more information. I did a small story on it, but I want to do some more stuff on it. By the name of BT, I think his name is BYT Youngin. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. BYT Young, whatever. He is dead now, deceased, because he went on a fucking Facebook frenzy of boasting about how much money he had, how much money he was, how much money he was going to get, and now he's deceased. These rappers are falling in love with the rap game, talking about, oh, I can get out of the hood, I can get this, I can get that. And guess what? They're not even making to see their money fucking rise. Being in a rap game, you have to live that gangster shit. If not, they call you a phony. If not, they call you whack. If not, you're irrelevant. You just like another MC Hammer. You just like another whatever. Vanilla Ice. Nobody thinks about you like Soulja Slim. I mean, not Soulja Slim, I'm sorry, like Soulja Boy. Nobody thinks about you. After you make your first one-hit wonder, nobody gives a fuck about you no more. So, rest in peace, Soulja. But I just want to say, man, rest in peace to this young boy. I'm going to do more stories on this. I'm going to do another develop on this. When they have more developed things that come out about this, I will be doing another video on it. Sorry about my cat being in my way. But I will be doing another story on it. Come on, girl. I will be doing another story on it. If you guys have any other stories that you guys would like me to do about anything like this, please let me know. I will do it. Man, cat in my way. Stop, girl. I will do it. Let me know. And the BYT Youngin story is coming soon. I'm just waiting on more information on that to do that story. I don't want to just jump in head first without knowing the facts. Because some people saying it's Birdman doing, some people saying it was just him being stupid, some people saying all type of shit. So I want to make sure I have everything locked down before I do that story. And then another thing I want to talk about, I'm going to do a story on men versus females for holidays. And just men versus females, period, when it comes to different things like the court systems, stuff like that, how they portray us as bad human beings. Now, let's say if this man, the father, was cause of this child being shot, and it was his gun, the father would have been arrested that day. They don't give a fuck. He would have been arrested this day. But this bitch was not arrested, y'all. This bitch was not even taken in for custody for questioning of her son dying by the hands of her gun. Her husband was dead now. So if it wasn't her gun, whose gun was it? Was it the boyfriend gun who she was fucking? Was it the nigga who she allowed around her kids? This is why I say black women are so irresponsible. They lose a man a year later and they on another man's dick 5 minutes later. That's why young black women are last in marriages. That's why young black women are last in relationships. That's why black women are last in responsibility wise, because they don't fucking have it. The government doesn't give them responsibility. The government takes responsibility away from them. Why? By giving them WIC, giving them Section 8, giving them all these fucking things that they can come up on instead of having responsibility and taking care of their fucking kids. Any woman who has a kid who sits down and say, you know what, I'm going to have this kid, should be able to take care of it. I don't give a fuck about y'all saying it takes two to tangle. Guess what? Men only has two things to do without having a kid. Abstinence or wrap it up. After you wrap it up and y'all have a baby by chance, it's her responsibility. She can take a pill. She can get rid of it. She can put it for adoption. She can whatever. Y'all have so many things that y'all can do to keep y'all away from having that responsibility, but y'all just want a baby. Y'all just want a baby, and most of y'all just want a baby for the fucking beauty of it. When that baby grows up and that baby's angry, that baby's mad, that baby's upset and throwing temper tantrums, and you saying, I'm tired of these fucking kids. Then you throwing them to your parents. How many fucking parents have these kids, these grandkids that they didn't even want this early? Because of poor decisions. Poor decisions. This lady should not be a grandmother at her age. She's looked like she's in her 30s. Damn near 30 or 40. Not even 40. She looks young. She looks very young. I don't know how old the lady was, but I know her son was young. And by the look of it, the young lady was young. Because she didn't have enough mindset to keep her baby out of harm's way. Now, let's put this on the man's feet. If this man was living and this was his child, he would be locked the fuck up. He would be locked the fuck up. But because it's a female, nothing happens and nothing will happen. Thank you guys for watching the show. If you have any thoughts about this, if you know anything about it, please feel free to let me know. This is not the end. And I want to say this as plain as possible. If you are a female who does this type of shit, shame on you and fuck you. And I want to start another hashtag. Hashtag Kids Lives Matters. Maybe that's what we should be looking out for more than Black Lives. Because you can see Black Lives don't matter. Because black people taking them don't think they matter. But these kids, these innocent kids, lives should matter. But they don't. It's all a paycheck. In America, a mom or a black woman, period, a black woman gets paid off of your birth and off of your death. They get money for you when you get born. They get money for you when you die. GoFundMes and sympathies and all this other shit. That is the black women hustle. For some of y'all that want to say not all, not all. And I want to lay this to rest right quick. Because black women like to say not all when we talking about them. But you never had, in my 28 years of living, I've never heard a black woman step up and say, when women say all men are dogs, not one black woman out that bunch say not all. So fuck you. Good night.